Hello Collective, welcome to the Allegory. If this is your first time here, my name's Aaron, I'm an intuitive tarot reader, and today we're going to be doing you a look ahead, pick a deck reading where you get to choose one of three decks into what your message is for the week ahead, what you need to know. We'll pull three cards, and if it's a little bit murky, I'll clarify with the second deck. And then also, aside from the tarot decks I've got here, which are the Pagan in other words, the Bastet, and then we've got the Sarsaparilla. I've also got Aaron Smyth's Light Whispers Affirmation deck, which is really adorable. Aaron Smyth is an astrologer and tarot reader currently based in London, and he has his tarot deck launch Wednesday the 23rd of July. So if you are in London, do look up Aaron Smyth, do look up, he's also known as the Zodiac Threads on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, all that jazz, and see if you can make this session. If you can't, then maybe you like the look of his tarot decks or these affirmation decks that we're going to be using today. So that's my quick intro. I'm going to warn you, for my regulars, I'm feeling really spicy. I've been listening to Nirvana. I've had some ego slapping, rude awakening, a little bit of a WTF, what on earth is that total tower moment this weekend. So I'm feeling honest here with you today, and I'll address that situation in good time. I'm trusting the timing on when that will be spoken about. However, if you're not here, I'm not ordinarily so spicy, so enjoy the flow, enjoy the conversation, and pick your deck. We've got deck 1, Pagan Other Worlds, deck 2, Bastet, deck 3, Sarsaparilla, and these are affirmation decks. Each deck will get their own affirmation card at the end. Now, if you chose deck 2 or 3, skip ahead in the chapter timeline so you don't have to listen to it all. If you chose deck number 1, let's take a look at your message for the week ahead, people. How have you been? If this resonates, do pop a comment below, subscribe to the channel, all that good business that helps support the channel and grow and gets it out to more people like yourself. So let's take a look. Feeling spicy. I've had a glass of rosé. It doesn't take much really. But let's take a look. Let's pull 3 cards, and if any come coupled together, I'll take both of them, of course. Okay, let's take a look. What do you need to know in the week ahead? Okay, there we go, couple cards. The Emperor, Aries energy, so you could be in Aries, and we have 6 of Cups. The Chariot, Cancer energy, lots of major arcana coming out already, and the Knight of Cups. And let's take a look at the bottom of the deck for you, Knight of Pentacles. So overall, remember this isn't a start, middle, and end, this is like a general collective read if you chose this deck. Overall, we've got the Knight of Pentacles. This is very slow moving energy, very assuredly. Whatever is coming about this week is being the result of something or someone taking their time to reconnect and to come towards you, or perhaps it's for a situation to evolve if it is something to do with work or self-development. So it's a very slow-moving energy, a very closed-off energy I'm getting here. This is Earth energy, so we've got Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn, but very much closed off. It's almost like this stallion and this knight are kind of mirroring each other. And I'm getting with this knight's outfit of camouflage, of wanting to hide, of wanting to creep in. So it feels like this isn't a very assured Pentacles knight move. It's taken a really long time, and it's very, 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 very slowly coming out of the shadows is the message I'm getting there. If we take a look at these 2 cards that came together, we've got the Emperor and we've got the 6 of Cups. Now, as I record this, we are in a Mercury retrograde in Leo until the 11th of August. Now, this particular retrograde can be about past life connections, people, it can be exes coming back. Now, I want to look at this as a really positive Mercury retrograde in terms of connections. I've had 3 come up or are coming up in 1 week. I've dealt with 2. There's a 3rd on its way. It's a wild week for me, as you can see already, for the start of the Mercury retrograde season. But what it could be, this could be an ex coming back, someone who you feel a very close affinity with, someone who feels like a soulmate, someone who's very much a leader in your community, or you put them on quite a high pedestal. This could be them coming back, barreling in. We've got this Chariot card here, which is the fastest moving card on the deck. The Chariot can be about victory after a really hard fought battle. It can be something, again, that while this is fast, it can be something that's played out in the background, and all of a sudden resolutions are coming in. And then you've got the Knight of Cups. This is all water energy, so this was Cancer over here, but this represents Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio. So all of a sudden, And it is, I'm saying that, it's coming out so naturally. All of a sudden, something is coming back. Someone is coming back. Now, I do not call on toxic exes. I don't have time for it, nor should you. So if this is a toxic relationship, something that's somewhat abusive, whether that was psychologically, whether it harmed your confidence or your sense of self, sense of purpose, this is not that person. This is a connection where perhaps things maybe didn't get off the ground, or perhaps it took so long, perhaps it was a wrong case of like timing. Perhaps you were both keen on each other and you were both perhaps in relationships, or one of you were, or you're living at a distance. But it definitely feels like something that's coming in, something that's been an extremely slow burn. It's almost shy, it's almost reticent. I'm gonna pull a card on what this King of Pentacles is all about, because this feels really closed off energy, but this feels like a genuine offer of love with the Knight of Cups coming in here. Very noble, very proud. It's almost like with these two knights, I'm getting this dichotomy here. We've got these two knights here where it feels like one is quite bold and now assured of the move they want to do after taking some time out as well. We're also getting, I've never noticed this before, but it's quite a nurturing energy, with this Knight of Cups, in that he's like stroking the horse's neck. He's very assured, it's very calming. He's trusting his steed to take him in the right direction, or her in the right direction. So whether this is you offering a romantic opportunity to someone, whether you recognize that this person who's a past relationship, you want to go towards them, you've got this Cancer energy, so you could be Cancer or dealing with a Cancer. Again, we've got Aries over here. I'm definitely getting this feeling of someone coming towards you after a period of inaction, and they're coming in fast. They don't want to miss out on their opportunity. It could be someone who's quite fit, someone who loves going to the gym, someone who's very balanced. We've got yin and yang with masculine and feminine, with a black and white. It feels like a very black and white conversation or offer that's coming in. It's almost like, do you want to or do you not want to? Now, if this is something about leadership and promotions and work, it could be something that you've been working on really hard since you're a child. Perhaps it's a childhood dream that's coming to life, and you've got this option of Emperor, which could be an entrepreneurial opportunity, something to do with business, new business, or a promotion at work, a level up in some way, but something that makes you deliciously happy and excited. It's something that you've worked really hard for with this Chariot. It's something that someone is coming towards you with this offer of promotion, level up, mentorship, whatever it is, and it's something that you've worked really hard for and have perhaps been too shy to ask. But I do want to clarify what this Knight of Pentacles is all about for you, my darling deck number one. Okay, again, that idea of shyness, of not wanting to confront, we've got the Seven of Swords. Now, the Seven of Swords, I like to see as, this is very much something moving quietly in the night. This is a quiet energy. It's not bold, it's not upfront. Some people can call this the lying, cheating, and stealing card, but I see this more as strategy of keeping it to yourself, keeping on the down low. This person is coming in, if this is a situation in romance, this person's coming in not wanting to upset the apple cart, I'm getting, and wanting to be really strategic about it. There is the white flag of peace I'm getting here as well, with that giant flag on that flagpole. So it's definitely this person coming in peacefully, wanting to have a conversation, but wanting to keep it on the down low. There could be a reason for that. You could have shared connections, shared friends. I just had my phone ting, even though I thought I had it on silent. So there's definitely a very good, valid reason for why this person wants to come in quietly. Now, I'm not getting subterfuge. I'm not getting them being in a connection, a relationship, or married. This is a very pure offer. It's coming in with all the right feelings. But I'm getting this offer of, perhaps when they come in, they're going to want you to keep it quiet, or it's going to be a very quiet approach, or it's a case of they have been sneaky in that they've been admiring you from afar, admiring you from a distance, and they've been really too shy to speak about. Let's take a look, one more, and then we have the Nine of Wands. This is someone who feels like they've battled, they've gone through it. If this is someone you were in some sort of dating situation before and it didn't take off, that could be very much the reason why. But there's also this thing of they're on their last legs, and it's almost like they've gone, okay, I'm just going to go for it. From the deck wants to come with that as well. Fuck it, I want to go for it. You've got the Nine of Swords, the fastest knight, someone who's coming in with their sword of truth, wanting to deliver a message, wanting to speak the truth to you. They've finally mustered up the courage to go, I want to tell you how I truly feel. And then you've got the Ten of Wands. It has been an absolute burden for this person to carry this knowledge, this information for this long. Now, if this is a work opportunity, it could be you being headhunted. You know, you can't be recruited by a follow company or competition company openly. You have to apply for a role for them to come towards you. So this could be a little sneaky recruitment, whether it's on LinkedIn, via emails, via contacts, and they feel that you are someone who can go the distance, someone who has a lot of endurance, a lot to offer. They see that they want to have this conversation with you, but they need to do it quietly so they don't upset any sort of privacy laws or laws about like non-compete sort of clauses or whatever that may be in your contract. And also that this is the end of a difficult situation with the Ten of Wands. If you have been working really hard lately, it's time to put down the tools and you'll be justly rewarded. What a reading. I've been called to look at the bottom of the deck, so let's look at it together. The Empress. Okay, so we have, if this is going back to romance, we have, and I accidentally just touched my glass of rosé. There she is, almost done. I won't finish it, it's gone warm now. But we're getting this element of rose, could be important. Rosé, summer season, spring. This is a rosé from Veneto in Italy, so there could be an Italian connection or a Venice connection there. But we've also got the Empress and the Emperor here. Now this means that this is a very balanced connection. This person that's coming in this overall energy, for this to be successful, you must be in the Empress energy. And what that means is it means being in the receiving energy, not chasing, not hunting, not forcing something to happen. It's about sitting back, leaning back, and good things coming to you because you've already done the work. The Empress is also Taurus, Libra as well. So you could be of those signs or have those prominently in your chart. So there's definitely this idea of two people who meet each other each way, and it's the divine masculine and feminine. So it's people who have kind of ascended in a way where they're very much in control of their feelings. You may be in a good place at work, or have a good income, or just be stable in life in all ways, whether that's spiritually, mentally, physically, financially. It's about having all that abundance in all those areas and just kind of cruising through life. If you are single and have been single for a minute, it could be a case of this is the right timing because you're ready for this. You're in a good place and you're not chasing, you're calling it in. Interesting that the Devil is peeking beneath the Empress. So I dare say if this is a relationship situation, there could be an enormous amount of sexual chemistry, attention, you both find each other simply irresistible, to put a word to it. If this is about work, this could be someone who is a Capricorn, which represents Devil energy, and Capricorn is a sign that's very diligent, very hardworking, very steadfast, puts good systems of practices in place, so this could be a good thing for that. Otherwise, if this is work, this could definitely be an offer that may be too tempting to refuse as well. So we're looking at this in the positive here. But that is such a really exciting read. I want to pull, I'm being drawn to the Rider-Waite deck. I just want to pull an overall for you. Overall advice. I won't be doing this probably for the others, but I just feel like there's something here. There's a message here as an overall message. What do you have to say? Fuck it. Empress energy again. That is double confirmation. Nine of Cups. That is double confirmation of you being in the Empress energy. Look it up if you don't understand it. Of waiting for things to come to you. Empress is also fertility. In terms, it could be creative, it could be new business, new ideas, sensuality, being very, very attractive. And the fact that you've got the Empress clarifying the overall energy on the bottom of the deck here and the deck here, and Nine of Cups, which is ultimate wish fulfillment. This looks like a really exciting week ahead for you. I love it for you. I really hope this is something that comes to fruition, whether it's career or relationship, current or future. Now let's get you a couple of Light Whispers affirmation decks and then we'll wrap this out. We have optimism, love. In every moment I affirm that the best is yet to come, embracing the present and welcoming the future with excitement and endless possibilities. And the endless possibilities it holds. Definitely Empress energy of being optimistic and just knowing that good things are coming towards you. Let's get two more. Individuality. I am unique and valuable individual and I celebrate my individuality and authenticity, painting a story only I can tell. Yay! And one more, moment to moment. Enjoy the moment. I dance in the dance of life. I cherish each moment to moment, for with them lies the magic of growth, joy and endless possibilities. That has been your week ahead reading, deck number 1. Oh, sorry, this wanted to come, so I'm almost done. Here we go. Stillness. I embrace solitude, introspection, knowing that within the depths of stillness, I discover profound wisdom and clarity. And that is definitely Empress energy. Being still, being receiving, and seeing all the abundance around you. Thank you so much for being here. If this resonated, do put a comment below, or simply like the channel, or put a little star or a love heart to know that you have been here all the way through the end and that this meant something for you. And I look forward to connecting you on our next reading, whether that's your specific zodiac sign, or if it is something, another pick a deck card, or all signs. I do hope to see you again soon, and thank you so much for your time and energy today. Bye. Hello, deck number 2, people. How are you? We are looking at this Bastet deck. Gorgeous. This was a gift from a very dear client, and so we're going to be pulling 3 cards. There we go. First one, 8 of Wands. Something coming in fast. I mean, it popped out, and it literally means fast communication, travel. It's the old Cupid's love card. We have the King of Cups in reverse. Do I have these all upside down? I do, so I'm going to flip that. We have the 8 of Wands, the King of Cups, Queen of Cups, bottom of the deck. We could have a love story here with divine partnership, connection coming in, and we have 3 of Cups, reunion. Now, as I mentioned, we are recording this during a Mercury retrograde, so definitely an opportunity for reunions. And then we've got King of Cups with the 9 of Cups here. Wow. So let's take a look at this, people. Something's coming in fast, it's coming in beautiful, and it's coming in at a picnic, at a barbecue, at a work event, a social occasion. We have 3 cups, where it represents community, reunion, friendship circles, and I'm getting lots of picnic energy with these like melamine sort of looking cups going on over here. 9 of Cups is an offer of love. It is it's very pure intent, it's very balanced. We've got this like saucer and this teacup, which are giving similar energy, so there's going to be a lot of things that you have in common if you've not yet met this person. If you are in a relationship, this could be you guys hosting parties, barbecues, picnics together, bringing people together, traveling together. We've got the 8 of Wands, which represents fast communication, it's travel, and it's also the original Cupid's arrow. So it was the idea of a whole bunch of wands heading in one direction, hitting the bullseye, hitting the target, and it is energy. And then we've got the King of Cups on the bottom, which is Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. So you could be of those signs, but you could also be dealing with someone like that. This is someone who's very in control of their emotions, very focused. I mean, I just feel like overall this is such a quick reading. Something is coming in quickly that is going to extend their offer of love to you. It could be of these signs, or you could be of that sign, or you could be actually doing this. You could be knowing you're going to meet someone at a public space, a public event, and you're like, you know what, time is time, I've had enough. Not in a frustrated way, but I'm going to shoot my shot with the 8 of Wands, and I'm going to be very much in my feelings and offer my cup of love here with the 9 of Cups to someone else. If you were drawn to number 1, do take a look at that, because that definitely had some similarities here. Feeling lots of love this week, which is interesting given it is a Mercury retrograde. I'm wondering if we need to, should we clarify? Yeah. What is the 3 of Cups? Let's get a little bit more clarity on the 3 of Cups so you can kind of have an idea of what this is about if you don't already. 10 of Wands. Okay, so this is, it feels like this could be a leaving party for work. 10 of Wands can represent putting down burdens, a weight of your shoulders. So, or this could be if it was like a wedding, it could be the idea of all this planning, everything's going into this event, and you finally get to celebrate with your people. Queen of Coins. And then you've got, she is the wealthiest queen, she's very grounded. It is Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus energy. So this could be this element of releasing a burden. You could be of that, of putting down what's made you feel really heavy, and you're ready to party, you're ready to connect with a whole bunch of people. Let's look at the 9 of Cups. The Sun, Leo energy. We are about to head into Leo season this week. It also represents strength and courage. So this is about having the courage to offer your cup of love to whoever that person is. And 8 of Wands, we have the Moon, which is Pisces, and I also say Cancer energy, because Cancer is ruled by the Moon. So this could be something by the night of the moon, with this celebration, with this party, This could be you going towards someone over those Pisces or Cancer signs, or they could be coming towards you. But definitely feels like we've got lots of water, lots of love, lots of courage coming in. With the King of Cups, let's take a look. We've got 2 cards. Ace of Swords. They've had interesting I'm saying they've had a moment of clarity, of insight, and they want to come towards you with a sword of truth. It's come out of nowhere and they want to offer you some sort of love connection. Lovers is also Gemini energy as well. So you could be Gemini, have Gemini chart, or they could be Gemini. If you flip it, if it works, if you're King of Cups energy and they are Lovers energy. But this is someone who's had this absolute revelation. It's come out of nowhere. It's almost like they've smacked their head and got some clarity, and they want to come towards you. And they want to make an offer of love with this Knight of Cups. They're feeling really courageous. I'm getting sunset, evening sort of vibes with all of this 3 of Cups over here. Queen of Coins. This could be, perhaps there's a third party situation that they're letting go of. Side quest going on over here. Let's take a look at this. 10 of Wands, burden, Queen of Coins. We've got a few people cards here. This could be them putting down a burden. Perhaps they were or are in a relationship with someone who is an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo, and they're going, you know what, let's release it. And I'm also getting third party with 3 of Cups. Couple of stories here going on. Take what fits, what resonates. Don't try and make it fit if it doesn't. But if this is a case of you crushing on someone, having eyes for someone, and you know that they've been in a relationship, perhaps that relationship's ending and you're finding that out, or that they're releasing that energy to that person. Let's clarify, why is the Queen of Coins and 10 of Wands here? Because this is a surprise side quest of a tarot reading. Let's take a look. Ace of Coins. They want a new opportunity, a new start. It's come out of nowhere. 4 of Wands, seeking marriage. So this could be someone who wants to let go of a previous strong connection, someone who they were maybe married to. This could be someone who's gone, I want a new opportunity, I want a new opportunity in love. This could be you releasing past burdens, but there's definitely this idea of something new happening, something to do with marriage, commitment, entering a different phase, and 2 of Cups. We've got soulmate connection going on over here. So if this person has let go of this, they could be recognizing that they want a fresh start and they want to move towards you with this clarity, with this feeling in control of their emotions and this lover's energy over here. Let's go one more for side quest. What is this all about? A little bit more clarity. Okay, we have a 7 of Coins in reverse, so they're no longer gesticulating and trying to figure out, well, not gesticulating, trying to figure out what's going to happen next. And we've got the 4 of Coins. It's something that they're letting go of, something they've held on for far too long, and it's time to release the hounds, release the burden. 7 of Cups. There was a lot of confusion. Perhaps there's a few options. Perhaps they've been torn between 2 people, you and someone else, and it's been an element of which way do I go. But it looks like they want to come towards you. There's such a really clear story over here. There's a lot of muck and mess over here with the 3 of Cups, third party sort of energy. Perhaps it's something they thought they were going to marry, or were on the verge of marrying, the fact that they had a soulmate connection with, but all of a sudden they've realized that it's not right, that they need to let go of the situation, that they've done their assessment and it's just too much work. It's just not going to work for them. Let's get you a single Rider-Waite card. Overall energy message for this story, please. 9 of Swords. Someone is coming in fast with quick communication. They don't want to dilly-dally. They've dallied enough. There's a card that's nurturing my finger, and I want to take it out, but now it's coming with 2, so let's do this. Okay, first card, we have 8 of Cups. Yeah, they're walking away from whatever doesn't make them happy. They're coming in with this new message, and this is a massive transformation moment. We've got the Death card, which is Scorpio energy. This is rebirth. This is an opportunity for them to level up and go towards something that is healthy, something that they aren't happy with. So you've got 9 of Cups, new energy, new message coming in. They're worried, almost like maybe they've missed the boat, is what I'm getting here. They've walked away from something. It's taken time to disconnect from this situation, but they're in a moment of rebirth. So go kind with this person. If you're not buying it, make sure you ask the questions and it feels good, because they definitely made you feel like an option at some point with this 7 of Cups energy. Let's get you a couple of Light Whispers affirmation cards from Aaron Smyth. He's from Zodiac Threads. You can see him on Insta, YouTube, and TikTok, and he's launching his brand spanking new tarot deck this week in London on the 23rd of July, but you can definitely get it online. So let's take a look at his affirmation cards. We have surrender. I release all the worries and embrace a mindset of peace, knowing that everything will work out for my benefit. So let go, let flow, yo. We have divine timing. I trust in the divine timing of my life and know that any overthinking, I know that everything is unfolding just as it should. Let's get you one more. Gratitude. I am grateful for the gift of today and approach it with a positive and open heart. So don't second guess. This person's coming in with love. It is genuine. They are letting something go, and it feels like it's been a really heavy burden on their shoulders. And that has been your reading for the week, deck number 2. I do hope there was something helpful. If so, do put maybe a flower below, a love heart, something that tells me that this worked for you. If not, you can just simply thumbs up the channel and just hit subscribe and all notifications. And I'll see you again soon for your next reading. Take care. Bye. Hello, deck number 3, Sarsaparilla. One of my absolute favorite decks. It's just charming, it's fun, it's colorful. It does speak the truth time and time again. I'm always surprised at its accuracy. So let's take a look. This is from Hattie Thorne. She is a UK-based tarot creator. She's got some of the most amazing decks. You can find her on Etsy. So let's take a look at the Sarsaparilla deck. What messages do you have for the week ahead? There's lots of messages, but they're being coy. 5 of Swords. Could be some conflict, or it could be a moment for you to rise above some kind of conflict. These 2 cards, 10 of Pentacles and Death. So we have Scorpio energy with the Death card. Don't be alarmed, it's merely transformation and rebirth. All very healthy things. And 4 of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck, we have 9 of Cups. Okay. Interesting. Someone is having quite a week. In order for you to hit your wish fulfillment, to feel really happy and really secure, it's time for you to let go of these energies. 4 of Pentacles. Let go of whatever it is that you're holding on too much. Let go of that Gollum, my precious vibe that's going to turn you into a wee monster. And also, as I speak of wee monsters, you got to fight the battle within to rise above, to speak your truth and not get caught in the fray of gossip, nasty behavior. I'm really getting this idea that it's almost good versus evil with that planet in between, but it really is on you to find a way to not get involved in any slander, any negativity. The next couple of weeks we have Mercury in retrograde. And so it's really an ideal time to watch all your communication. We then have the 10 of Pentacles. So I'm getting the idea perhaps there are a couple who are thinking about going through a divorce, trying a separation. And it's time for you to reconsider if that's what you really want. 10 of Pentacles is happy home, happy family. And you've got Death, which is rebirth, opportunities, and Scorpio energy. So I'm wondering if there's this moment where you've both gone, actually, can we turn this around? Can we let go of our nasty squabbles? Can we let go of the needing to hoard? What do we need to do to be truly happy with each other, with this 9 of Cups energy? Because overall, it's a really positive vibe. So perhaps if you were separated, you're considering getting back together, not for the sake of children or anything like that, but because you genuinely want to. But in order for that to be successful, if this is what you truly want this week or when you get this reading, then it's time for you. You've got to let go of this 4 and 5 over here. Let's just clarify. What is it we're letting go of with the 4 of Pens? 9 of Wands. Letting go of the wounded warrior of feeling like it's always on you. It's probably not, but it might feel like that. But letting go of that energy of it never being enough, of having to stand on your last legs in order to achieve anything, of being a little bit glum about it. Let's go one more. Okay, 2 want to come with it. Got Queen of Cups, which is Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy, and 2 of Wands, grass is greener. So it's this idea of coming back to base, coming back to reality, having the endurance to do so, trusting your gut, trusting your intuition, really being in your feelings with Queen of Cups, being in that mothering, nurturing energy, and knowing that the world is a big place, it is a big thing, and you need to find a way to be able to move ahead and not be caught holding on to too much from the past. 5 of Swords, King of Pentacles, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. That could be you or they, but this is someone who's very grounded, very loyal, very committed, who takes care of home, family, and business. So I want to say that perhaps you feel like they're outsmarting you, or you don't trust what they're telling you is true. This is a very committed, very loyal person. So I would take any sort of gossip with a grain of salt. 4 of Swords. It's time to heal this connection, to heal it through words, through love, through affirmations, and get out of this element of 4 of Cups, of it not being good enough. I'm picking up so much of that despondency. It's time for you to change up this relationship. How can we do that? How can deck number 3 change up what's going on? What is this transformation all about? There we go. Divine timing, trusting the process, knowing things will work out in their favor. You've got to release yourself from this 9 of Swords energy, which is like a never-ending nightmare, not being able to sleep at night. It's time for you to have a conversation. If you really do want to turn around this situation, you've got to let go of whatever that's holding you down and making you feel like a burden, whatever's preventing you from sleeping at night, and have that conversation, because you truly do want to be happy. You're not like a Debbie Downer. You do want the situation to turn itself around and resolve itself. But it really is time for you to trust the process. I know how much you probably don't like hearing that. I certainly don't like to say it. I don't like to be told it either. But it's definitely that time of, what can you do to sleep better at night? What conversations do you need to have? If this is a situation where it's just taking time to turn things around, but you're moving in your favor, just know that it's working. It is turning. Let's get you a couple of affirmation cards here on your way, and that's your read. Oh no, let's not. Let's get you an overall. What's going on with this? It feels like a relationship. Magician, Virgo, Gemini energy on the split. Okay, what is going on with this connection over here? We have 7 of Cups, Ace of Wands, Ace of Cups. Okay, so there's a little bit of confusion about what someone wants. I'm wondering if one of you is having an affair, possibly you. And you're like, do I go with what makes me passionate, or where my feelings are? There's confusion about what you want, for sure. Perhaps it's that you're in a serious relationship and you're not yet married, but you want the 10 of Pentacles, you want this committed relationship. You're really happy with the way things are, but you want more and you're not sure how to get there. And you're a little bit confused. You've got 2 aces here, which is absolutely brilliant, but you need to focus your attention. Maybe you need to bring more passion, excitement, fervor back into this relationship. But these are new energies. It's time to do something new. If you are, say you're someone who's terribly shy. Here's a different message entirely. Say you're someone who's terribly shy. You're worried that this person isn't going to receive your message well. Okay, you're holding on to some baggage from the past. You've been working on yourself, leveling yourself up, perhaps working in your business, your career. You're doing a lot of healing, but you're feeling a little bit hopeless about the situation. Ultimately, you would like to have some stability, a great home life. Maybe you do want a family, or whatever that represents for you. Maybe it's just 3 dogs. And you know that you need to turn this situation around, and you're kind of trusting the process. Perhaps you're being held to a timing gun, like a gun against your head. Perhaps you are clearing off a divorce or selling some finances or something like that with a Wheel of Fortune. Like, you literally have to wait for things to settle, but you want to start this new relationship. You want to go towards this person, but you're still dealing with a lot of baggage in the past, and that's keeping you up at night because you don't want to miss this opportunity. You're really confused as to how do you go forward, how do you get this happiness with this new person, because you are extremely attracted to them with the Ace of Wands. You have so many deep feelings towards them, but you're uncertain to how to go about it to avoid this nightmare situation that's going on over here. You think they're going to reject you, or you're worried about gossip, or you're worried about what people will think of you. Let's go one more. Overall advice, because we've got all these aces. Obviously, aces are complete newness. So it's not going back to an ex. It's not connecting with an ex. It's definitely, if this is a new relationship, obviously. If this is a current relationship, it's time to bring back the focus, bring back the passion and the love in a different way. It has to be new. Okay, let's go. What is this? Yeah, Hanged Man in reverse. It's time to, full card on the deck. So it's time for you to get up off your ass. Hanged Man in reverse. Hangman in reverse is taking time out to view something separately. Hangman in reverse is about going for it. You know what you need to know. Stop bloody dilly-dallying. And that is confirmed by the Fool. Aries energy. Hangman is Pisces, by the way. The Fool is Aries. It's going for it. It's taking that leap of faith. And it is what I love. The best interpretation of this card at the moment is you would be an absolute fool not to. I just happened to pick this up, and you've got 10 of Pentacles. This, and you've also got 10 of Pentacles here. This really is an opportunity that can go the distance should you take that leap of faith, but you've got to leap. If this is new, if this is an existing relationship, you've got to pull yourself out of this hermit mode. Okay, it's time to step up. It's time to do that delicate balance. It's time to pivot, pirouette, spin your mind to another place and have that conversation. Take that leap of faith, because this is a really, really beautiful connection, and you don't want to fuck it up if it is something current, and you do not want to miss this out if it is something new. Ooh, sorry if I got a bit preachy, but there was a really strong message coming in from the girls there after all that. Let's pull you a couple of lovely affirmation cards from the Light Whispers deck. Aaron is launching his tarot deck this week in London on July 23, so if you gave this a lifetime, you may be able to do that. Otherwise, check out Aaron Smyth at Zodiac Threads on Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. Okay, individuality. I am a unique and valuable individual, and I celebrate my individuality and authenticity, painting a story I can tell. So I want to say that embrace your individuality. If you are going towards someone, they're going to love you because you're an individual, not because you're a copycat. The more you are yourself, you're geeky, nerdy, whatever it is that you identify with, the more you are your weird little you, the more they will like you. Okay, let's go another one. Worthy. I acknowledge my worthiness and allow myself to receive all the good things that life has to offer. And one more. Voice. I'm a powerful force for good in the world. I use my voice and actions to create positive change. That has been your week ahead reading, deck number 3. I really hope there was something here. I hope it resonated. Do comment, pop an emoji below, like the channel, subscribe, whatever it is that you feel called to do, and I'll hopefully see you again soon. Bye.